This is the beginning of a legend, the origin of a legend, of many adventures done in a bathtub. Yet the one by whom they were done, and the one who experienced them, went and told others of such, yet they believed not. Open your ears as I tell you a story of Fluy the Snuffer. In her 8-year-old time, wasn't satisfied with taking a shower, for the shower was not giving off as much water as she had expected. Not cleaning her fully, she went and took a bath in a tub with all her favorite rubber toys, including the quacking ducks. Yet suddenly, as she was about to continue taking a bath, her eyes are opened and everything changes. The bathtub becomes as big as the sea and so submerges in size, and everything begins to become huge, including the rubber toy. Oops, the rubber toys. As they begin to speak and converse one with the other, even the quacking ducks. But one quacking duck grows huger than the others and is girded with the captain's hat, a captain's robe, and a captain's badge. Fluy, excited and curious, asks why any of that is happening in the first place. The big captain laughs and raises her up, and she laughs too from the excitement of being raised up, and she is put on his back and given a rubber bow and arrow. And the captain says to her, "There is no time. There are ants who could have come if they were invited or if they had asked to be invited, but invade the sea. Let us get them out." And they march forth with haste, getting each and every ant out of the tub. But by the time the task is done and Fluy turns around to ask why any of that is happening, her eyes are closed and opened again, and finds out again. Fluy, at the age of 28, goes and takes a bath and lays deep into the bath, for she was in a tub, and she began to run water from the shower as it was going in straight into the tub. And suddenly, her heart was opened, and everything around her changed, for the tub began to grow even bigger than half of the planet, and all the other animals, the rubber ducks, the quacking ducks, and all the others submerged, yet this time not as toys, but as water forms. And Fluy is excited again and says, "You never answered why this keeps happening. Why does this keep happening?" With excitement. And the huge Captain Rubber Watery Duck grabs her and lifts her up and puts her on his back and says, "Come, let's go. For now, our mission is to submerge out of the water and clean up everything else." And so they did. They rallied round about in circles, like a boy or a girl goggling something just before spitting it out. And then they rose, and they rose way up high and jumped out of the water, and just as she was splashing onto the floor with all the others, given that the tub had been way bigger than even half the planet, her heart is opened again and finds herself in the full shower, in the tub. And just when she was about to tell someone about what happened, she began to realize why the Quaking Duck captain never specifically specified to why they were on those adventures in the first place. And now I have a question for you. Why do you think I told you this story? A girl being Fluy at the age of 8 goes and takes a shower, but was not satisfied with the shower, for it was not cleaning her half as much as she was normally satisfied with. So she went into the tub to take a bath from the tub and brought all her favorite rubber toys, including the Quakerducks. As she began to take a shower, or as she began to take the bath in the tub, then suddenly all the rubber toys grow in much size, and the tub becomes as huge as the sea. And then one amongst the Quakerducks grows bigger than the others and is girded with a very nice captain hat and a very nice captain robe and a very nice captain badge. And they begin to speak one to another. Yet when Fluy asks what's going on, the captain laughs and says now is not the time. Come, and raises her up as she laughs from the excitement of being raised up and is put on his back. And he gives her a bow and arrow made of rubber, that there are aunts who have come and entered into the tub. They could have come if they asked nicely, but they came intrusively, for they were not very pleasant people. Fluy confused at this saying, but the adventure carries on now onwards, and Fluy, assisting the captain, using her rubber bow and arrow, gets every aunt out of the tub. And just when she was about to turn around to ask what was going on, behold, her eyes were closed, and she opened them again and found out that everything was just as it was. Yet when she told her father, he believed her not, for the story was not realistic.